What's going on, guys? So this coming Tuesday is the season finale of The Flash. So what should we expect? Well, since Zoom killed Henry Allen in the last scene of last week's episode, we know this finale is going to be emotionally charged. We saw Barry at his father's funeral saying, "I will take from him what he took from you," which sets up the big battle between Flash and Zoom. With this being the season finale, we will finally get some answers like, who is the man in the iron mask? Who is Jay Garrick really? Why is Earth 2 being destroyed? And when will DC and CW give me a call so we can make awesome things together? That last one might not be answered in the finale. Anyways, I'm gonna make some predictions for the Flash finale. The first being, why is Earth 2 being destroyed? Some of you mentioned this in the comments and I totally thought the same thing. I do think Earth's destruction is gonna have something to do with freaking Flash and Zoom's race, and they're gonna be like, or it's gonna freaking send off something, or it's gonna cause Earth 2 to be destructed somehow. Destroyed, not destructed. Destructed's not even a word. The reason I think this is possible is because in season 1, when we saw Flash versus Reverse Flash, we know they opened the portal to Earth 2. Maybe this time around, since it's Flash versus Zoom, they may cause the end of Earth 2. Some of you even mentioned, what if this doesn't just happen to Earth 2, but it also happens to Supergirl's Earth? It's a very interesting thought, but I just don't see our heroes allowing so many people to die on so many Earths, unless DC's gonna go with the freaking Crisis on Infinite Earth storyline where all the universes become one. That would actually bring Supergirl into the Flash Arrowverse, and it might actually keep me from blowing my brains out if Henry Allen is actually the man in the iron mask as Jay Garrick, because the Crisis storyline would get rid of the 90s Flash altogether and we just wouldn't have to worry about it. It could happen, but they're going to need to do it right for it to make sense. On to the next thing, how will Barry beat Zoom? I think he's gonna beat him during their whole freaking race thing. He might get a flashback pep talk from his dad that will help him beat Zoom. But I don't think he's going to kill Zoom. I don't see him going down that path like Oliver Queen would. Now let's talk about the man in the iron mask. If you haven't checked out my Iron Mask Man Explained video, you should check it out because I go through who I think will and won't be behind the mask. I personally believe the man in the iron mask is the real Jay Garrick, possibly played by John Wesley Shipp, which I would hate. But if you guys saw my Legends of Tomorrow finale video, you know that I mentioned that Jay Garrick is a member of the JSA, and we just met another member of the JSA in Rex Tyler, aka Our Man. So, my theory about Jay Garrick is getting stronger. Because like I said in my Legends of Tomorrow video, I think the JSA is going to inspire our heroes to become the Justice League. Although they might actually call themselves the JSA just because, you know, they don't want to interfere with the Justice League that's in the movies, so you know. So I'm sticking with my Jay Garrick. I know some of you guys say I don't say it right, but I don't care theory. But for real though, my brain's going so fast, sometimes I just don't say things right. The last thing I want to mention is a possible tease for Wally West and Jesse Quick's powers. This is how I see it going down. It could happen for either of them because they're both kids and they both have parents. If this happens, it's going to be the last scene of the finale or one of the last scenes of the finale. I think our whole crew's going to be going somewhere. I don't know, maybe Jesse Quick or Wally are looking at something and you just hear Harrison or Joe be like, "Wally, let's go," or "Jesse, let's go." "Okay, Dad, be right there." And then what you're going to see is in their eyes, it's going to go tss, and you're going to see some motherfucking lightning and it's going to be like, "Oh! Motherfuckers, they got their powers!" That's right, I think if we're going to get any kind of tease about Jesse or Wally's powers, we will see it in their freaking eyes, and they'll be like, "Oh, that way it'll blow your freaking mind," and all of the off-season you're gonna be like, "Jesse and Wally are gonna get the powers, Jesse and Wally are gonna get the powers!" That is how I think the Flash could tease Jesse and Wally's powers, or they could have a scene with Jesse and Wally and maybe they both drop something and one of them catches it really quickly, and she's all like, "Oh, you know, I could've caught that, right?" And maybe she shows that she's super quick too, and they're like, "Oh," they both know that they have powers, but they're not gonna tell anybody because they're like secretly in love and they want to keep their secret together because they're jelly. I doubt that one would happen, but it would be pretty cool. Anyways, guys, those are all my predictions for the season finale of The Flash, but you know I want to know what's going on in your brainsicle. Do you think we'll be teased Jesse or Wally's powers? Will the man in the iron mask be the real Jay Garrick? And how do you think Earth 2 is going to be destroyed? Let me know in the comment sections down below. Guys and gals, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with all your Speedster buddies. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for all things nerdy and geeky on this channel. As always, guys, I am your host, JUICEbox. Remember, when you wake up in the morning, ask yourself something. Have I had my daily dose of juice? See you guys next time. Bam!